Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another video once again on the channel. Today I'm showing you how you can make your own gaming banner using Photoshop. I did one of these videos in the past, but that video was messed up. The banner didn't look good. Everything was a mess. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a good looking banner. And this is also an updated version of that video. So yeah, let's get started. Just a little disclaimer, you need Photoshop for this. It doesn't matter which Photoshop. You can be Photoshop CS6, Photoshop CS3, whatever. But you need Photoshop basically. So if you don't have Photoshop, then I'm sorry, go ahead and purchase it, whatever. But if you have Photoshop, let's get started. So there we go, I just connected to my screen. Now you want this image, so go ahead and download it. I've left the link in the description. Everything will be in the description, every link, whatever. So when you've downloaded it and open it up in Photoshop, it will look like this basically. Now you can see right here, this one right here, this rectangle right here, the one that is black, is for mobile and minimum desktop, basically for devices that the frame isn't that big. And this one is for tablet, and the whole rectangle including tablet and mobile and desktop is your computer, basically when you're on your PC, laptop, whatever. The whole frame, the whole image right here is for the TV, as it said right there. So basically that is how you know. But we don't want this great thing when we're doing our gaming banner, do we? Or I don't want that. So we're gonna create our own, and we want to click Control R. Once you've done that, these things will pop up. Now you want to go up here. Doesn't matter which one you go to, 40, 35, 30, whatever. Just go up here, hold, click, and hold, and drag it down. So as you can see, there's a line. So you want to connect this to this. You want to connect it to the rectangle, the whole rectangle. So if it's not good, if it doesn't fit, you can adjust it later, but just put these right here fast, then you can adjust it. So go ahead and do that. There we go. And this one. There we go. So now we're going to adjust them. So go zoom in, hold Alt, and then zoom with your scroll, and you want to adjust them on the lines. There we go. So I want to adjust that one as well, and yeah, I think that's good. This one too. Let's see here. Adjust this one and adjust this one too. So there we go. I have just made my own now, which means you can remove the image. Let's just see that this one. It's very important that you've adjusted them correctly. Otherwise, it will not, show when you equip it on your on YouTube. So basically now you can remove this, but it's locked. And what do? You right click, you click on Convert Smart Object, and then you click on the eye, which removes it. So now we've got pixels. Now we can put in our images, but not yet. We're going to make it a bit more easier for us. So we want to click on the rectangle tool right here. Go ahead and click on that one. You want to make sure it's black, so just click on color picker and select black. Now you want to take this frame all the way right like that. So once it's yellow, you can let go. So now it's exactly on the line, but if it's not, you can bring back the image and see. So if it's not like that, you can take the rectangle and move it like that. There we go. So do it like that, and do the same thing with the other side. So if you want to duplicate this one, you can just click Ctrl J and it will duplicate it. So there we go. So like that, I've just done that. You want to do it on both sides, and once you've done that, it's time to put in your images. Now I have a website with full of images. What's it called? Let's see here. HD games, wallpapers, whatever. So go in here. I've left the link to this website in the description as well. So go to that website, and now you want to select the one they want. So I like this one. I'm gonna click. I want to copy it. Right click and click copy picture, and go back into Photoshop, click on edit, and then paste. So now it's covering the whole thing. You don't want that. So move this one under the rectangles, and you can actually group these rectangles. If you click on one of them, hold Control and click on the other one, and click on Control U or G, I think. Yeah, G. So you've grouped these two layers, as you can see. So you want to remove, you want to take the layer 1, your image, under the rectangles. There we go. So now it's inside the frame, and you want to, minimize it. And how do you do that? Control T. So Control T, and you want to hold right here, and once you're minimizing it, hold shift, otherwise it will fall into parts. So hold shift and minimize. Now put it as you want. I'm going to put it in a way. It doesn't matter how, it's your banner. I'm not saying how you should put it, but I'm basically putting it like this, and once you're done that, you can click enter. So now you want to bring your other image and go back into the website, or just another image. And where is my image? There was one I really liked. Where is it? There it is. Or wait, it was this one? No, let's see. There it was. Alright, so I want to have this one as well. So I'm going to copy that one, paste it, and there it is. I'm going to minimize it exactly the way I did before. And we're going to put it right over there. So that looks pretty sick, looks dope. So we're going to put it like that, enter. And the last picture I'm going to put in the middle is, which one? I think it was, yeah, that one. So copy and go back into Photoshop, paste, and adjust. Let's see, like that. And now, let's just see, like that. Okay. So now you want to blend these together. Now, how do you do that? These two are really easy to blend. Basically, select the one in the middle. So select that one. Make sure it's on top. That it's not behind. Right now, it's on top of this one. So if I remove it down, it will be behind. So you don't want that. On top, take your eraser. Take the on the settings. You want to have softness, hardness on 0, basically. And the size you want to have big, like this one. Like this one, basically. Pretty big. And now you just want to go into the middle, and then you want to click. You don't want to, erase like this. You just want to click, 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 until it looks good. So that looks pretty sick. And now you want to do the same thing with this one. So click, 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 and blend them together. Look, it looks pretty cool. And if it doesn't look cool, just blend them more. This one, I didn't want to erase his gun, so I'm just going to click a little more. There we go. Perfect. Look, they're blended. They're blended together. So now, what you want to do, you want to click on every single layer, on every single image layer on these. So you want to click on this one, this one, this one, and you want to click Control-Shift-U. What that makes it makes it gray. So we want to have that on every single one, so it makes it similar, like that. And now you want to add a background, basically a blue background, and I have one right here. This is this one is also in the description. So copy it, go back here. Oh, not Sony Vegas. Edit, paste in here. You want to have it on top of every single one, so it covers the whole thing. You want to drag like that, and make sure these blue things cover it as well. You don't have to have this blue one. Basically, just have a graphics pack if you know what that is. Basically, one of these that makes it, gives it lightning, because lightning in the video or in the banner is very important. So, yeah, once you have it, you want to click on this one right here. So there are a lot of things. You can have overlay. It looks like that. That doesn't look cool. It's your choice. I normally use linear dodge. That looks pretty cool. And you can have whatever you want. Darken. Okay, no, not that one. Screen looks good. Hard light looks good as well. You can have whatever you want. Linear dodge. I'm gonna go with that one because I normally use it. Now, what we want to do now, we want to add some lightning in this one. So I'm going to create a new layer, and how do you do that? You click on this one right here. Go to your brush, and basically select blue. Just select blue. Go to the, doesn't matter which blue it is. Make sure it's a little bit similar to the blue right here. As you can see, it's a little bit blue right here. Make sure it's similar. So go down a little bit. Perfect. That looks pretty cool. So click on OK. And now, you just want to go down here, and you want to fill in some blue. Alright. Make sure your brush size isn't that big, and just fill in. Basically, make it blue right down here. It looks pretty cool. And up here, you can have white, and that makes it so cool. So, click on OK, and go up here, and do it white. Basically, now, look. This looks like a gaming banner, like a professional gaming banner. So, now, you actually want to take black on your brush. And you want to put the black in here on the sides. So we're going to put black here and black here. Not that much, sorry, never mind. So like here, and click right here. So that looks pretty cool. You can add so much if you want to. You can add more. Basically, play around with it until you're satisfied with the look. And now, what you want to do, you want to click on Hue and Saturation, on Adjustments, and if you don't have the Adjustments thing, you can go up to Window and click on Adjustments right here. And you want to click Hue and Saturation, click on that one, and now you can change the lightness. So if you take it, make it darker, it will look like this. That's how I want it to look. Look, it looks so cool, looks so good as well. So I want to have it like that. But if you don't want that, you can just basically play around with it. If this looks good for you, go for that. If this looks good, go for that. Basically play around with it. This looks really good. And I want to make it a bit more darker actually. So there we go. So once you're done with that, it's time to add in the text. So go ahead and click on the T for it, that stands for text. Put in your name, and of course Armanator is my name, not my real name, but on YouTube. So yeah, put it right here. And the font I'm using right now is called, what's it called? Against. The link to get that font will be in the description as well. I'll probably do a video where I will explain the best fonts, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I actually want to change the color of the text. So go here, right click on it, click on the layer, click on blending options, go to color overlay, and once you know that, go here and click and drag it up to white. So I have white now, and what I like to do on every single banner I make for a client or whatever is to have a drop shadow. And what that does, basically, it's like a shadow behind the text. It's the same one, basically a shadow. So you want to increase the size a little bit. If you don't want to increase the size, it's your choice. But I like to do it like this. I like to make it, I like to spread it a little bit, but not too much, because otherwise nobody will notice it. And spread it a little more, like that. And once you know that, you want to click OK. And what I like to do on every single text that is like crazy, like a gaming banner, I like to make it sideways, because it looks better. And sometimes the drop shadow doesn't fit, so I go back and I adjust it a bit more. So yeah, that is how you do it. Look at that, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And if you want to add social media links, I really don't like doing that. I honestly hate that, leaving social media, Instagram things. But if you really want that, basically it's not hard at all. Go into Google, take an icon from Instagram, put it right over here, write your text, what's your name, and that is how you do it basically. So this banner I can actually use right now, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have a gaming channel, of course. But this banner I am so satisfied with. It turned out to be really cool. Now, if you want me to make a banner for you, do not hesitate putting a comment in the comment section asking me. Now we're going to apply this banner to YouTube and see how it looks. So I'm going to go into YouTube. But when you're saving this, click on File, click on Save As, and make sure when you're saving it, do not save it as a PSD file. Make sure to save it as either GPG or PNG. I normally go for PNG, so go for PNG. And now, basically name it My Banner or whatever, My Banner. So yeah, that's how it is. Now we're gonna go into YouTube and we're gonna apply it. Alright, so now we're on YouTube on my second channel. I just chose this channel because I don't use it that much. So now we're gonna equip the banner. So go up here, click on the pencil, click on Edit Channel Art, and now click on Select a photo from your computer. Click on that, search on My Banner or whatever you named it to, and you click on Open after that, and now you will have a preview. So this is how it will look for the TV. This is how it will look for the computer ones, and this is how it will look for mobile. So after that, just click select after you've seen it, and it will save, and boom. This is how it looks, and it looks pretty dope actually. So yeah, this is just the basics. You can of course add social media things up here, some more text over here, more layers. I just did a basic tutorial, but this one actually turned out to be good, better than the other one. So don't watch the other banner, how to make it a gaming banner. This one was a full legit video. So this is how you do it basically, and If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please let me know by liking the video and also subscribing. By doing that, you won't miss out on any content and you'll be notified whenever I upload a video to the channel. But apart from that, thank you once again, and I'll catch you in the next video.